So we won't be able to get the car scanned for probably another couple weeks. So in that time, I'm just gonna kind of do some little things here. So today we're gonna be swapping out the headlights for these JDM spec one-piece headlights with a dark housing off of a Honda Vigor. So basically these were only on the JDM Honda Vigor. So before we get started, I just want to say, make sure you go check out our sick new key tag collection. This is just our Gaijin one, but we've got 4 others. We got one for a 240SX, one for a R32 GTR, one for a STI for a Hawkeye, and what's the other one? S13 Sylvia. So check it out. So right now I actually don't have factory lights either. They're actually like a clear housing, also a JDM headlight from a Honda Inspire, but they have a little bit different shape. On the inside they're a little bit more vertical, whereas these ones have more of an angle. But I definitely like these dark housing ones with the yellow fogs a lot better than the clear housing. So you're gonna swap those out, and should look pretty good. This thing was only like 35 bucks. It's a 60-inch tripod, like it's aluminum framing, everything. Has a quick release. Has 2 different bubble levels. Yeah, pretty sick. For only 35 bucks, like. So, this is the original North American spec headlight. They aren't a single piece, they're actually like, this is the fog, and then your headlights, and then your running light and signal. And they're like a glass housing, and just looks like, look at how bad that looks. Dang, that is bad. So that's the original North American spec. And what I had in was these clear housing single piece Honda Inspire, JDM Honda Inspire headlights. And I was really digging those. Like, they were still super clean compared to the stock. And then what I'm going back to now is these JDM dark housing single piece headlights, and they're just like, the clear housing ones didn't have a fog, so they just had a low beam, high beam, and your running light and everything. These ones actually have like the JDM like yellow fog, and they look super clean. So that's what we're going back to. I actually did have a set of these at one point in time, but the front left side of my car got a little banged up at one point, and it actually smashed one of my headlights. So I still have a spare. I still have my right side headlight like this as basically a spare now, because I mean, what can you do with one headlight? It's not a full set. So that's in my big bin of Vigor parts. So yeah, that's the comparison. Stock, North American spec, JDM, clear housing, Honda Inspire. So yeah, you see how the angle is different. So it's actually a different grille too, between the Acura Vigor and the Honda Inspire. The grille is more straight on that one. You can see that here. It's kind of cool to see a comparison side by side of all these. Like, that is sweet. And it really shows just how shitty the stock ones look compared to the one-piece headlights. Like, they look so much better. Why would you do that? Why? Typically when you're going from like North American spec to JDM spec, you're gonna have to cut your stock headlight plugs and wire in new ones, because as you can see, like, this is North American spec. The headlights actually have this different plug on them, right? And then JDM spec are different. So since I already had JDM in here, because I originally cut the wires and rewired those plugs the very first time I switched my headlights. But since I've already have JDM spec and I'm going to JDM spec, I don't have to do anything this time. It's just plug and play, so that's nice. So I don't remember where I got this grill from, but for some reason there's two little tabs on here that I need to grind off. Looks like our bolts line up now. So that's it. I guess the end goal is still going to be to retrofit some jewel eyes in this thing at some point and bring it that like new look from new Acuras. But for now, I think I like that. Looks pretty good. So I'll catch you guys next time.